Now let's get back to the toys and games department. Cardinals can throw the opening tip. Howard missed a layup, but Roby is there for the stick-in. Sorry, Dave. Hogue triggers at the baseline, gets it into Kinsey. Down the left baseline, he'll force one out at the side of the backboard. And the rebound comes to Taggart. Ahead to Kramer. Kramer now back to Taggart. Open for three. Good look. Bullseye! How about that?
He's got the green light. He can stop and pop whenever he wants if he's open.
Howard right corner, wide open for three. Missed it. Scheitler gets the rebound. Has a strip by Taggart. And Nate will lay it in.
Big Nate working hard under that basket. Rebounding much, much better this year.
Here's Howard, right wing Morrison, right elbow comes to Taggart. Inside, Roby fumbles the pass, loose ball run down by Howard, gets it back out of the blocks to Roby. He'll go to the cup and lay it in, gets undercut. Oh, he hits the deck hard. He's all right, though. Oh, wow, that was a rather nasty foul by Love, and there was no love on that particular foul.
Doug Howard running that ball around. Travis saw he was going to run it down, positioned himself. Doug looked back, fired the ball to him. Travis a quick pivot, and the power move to the square.
Roby's all right, even though he hit the deck hard, and he'll go for the three-point play. So Roby and Taggart have all the points thus far for Coldwater. Foul shot, no good. Howard keeps the line. Kramer has it. Back to Howard. Six-footer, yes!
Good ball. Active in there. Kramer slapped that ball away. Gets it to Doug. Doug, nothing but net.
Here's Howard between the circles now. Hayes, left wing, Roby. Roby into the lane. Aaron Taggart to the cup. Right hand. Layup off the window. It's good.
Nice assist by Travis Roby. Looked off Howard cutting on the baseline and laid it on Aaron Taggart.
Here comes Kramer. Left wing pass, Hayes. Hayes to the foul line to Roby. Roby back outside. Howard from 25. Bullseye! Oh! Do you believe it? Howard hits a three from 25 feet and draws the foul. A foul on John Carey on the three-point play by Howard. Now Howard for Kramer over the timeline. Kramer left wing pass to Howard. Howard left elbow back to Kramer. Good look for three from the right wing. Bullseye!
Good ball rotation to the weak side there.
32-8. Cardinals on top with 3:13 to go in the first half. Howard on top. Hayes will try for three. Bullseye!
Everybody's lighting it up. That basket getting bigger and bigger by the moment.
It's just
nice
like
look by Jason Hayes. Nothing but net.
It's just like you in the punting green, right?
Hey.
Hayes, top of the key, right wing Howard. Good look for three in the air. Air ball, but it comes into the hands of Partial, and he lays it in.
John Partial gets one of those air rebounds and a putback. Now, Doug will be saying that was a pass.
Yeah.
He'll want an assist on that.
Now Taylor over to the left wing. It goes to Perry. Perry fires, misses. Rebound to Roby.
Travis Roby taking down that first rebound of the game. Doug Howard in the end.
Howard with the layup, and we're tied at 2. Now the left baseline shot good by Nate Taggart from about 14 feet.
Big Nate running the baseline. Mark Kramer saw him, laid the ball on him, squares up, knocks down 2.
Ross, left wing pass stolen by Howard. He goes the other way with it. Howard all the way to the cup. Right hand scoop and score.
Doug Howard in the end, steal, and 94 feet later, 2 points.
And it'll be Coldwater basketball. 8-6 Cardinals. Here comes Howard. He'll penetrate, gets it down low. Going for the slam was Taggart. Well, that's a semi-slam. He grabbed the rim.
Big Nate rising up, lost a little bit of control of the ball, but putting it over the front rim.
Howard now with 6 points. It's 14-9 Coldwater. Triple try Perry. It rattles around and it finally falls down.
One of those sink spinners. Just spins, and finally goes down.
14-12. Cardinal lead is 2. At the other end, nice pass by Hayes inside, and Roby finally picks up the loose ball and scores.
Well, that's one thing you never want to do is save the ball under your own basket. He just threw it back into Travis. Travis went up and laid it in.
And it's now 18-12 Coldwater. At the other end, a bad play by Ross as he went to pass the ball, but nobody was there. Kramer stole it down court. Nice fake to the cup. Jason Hayes with a deuce. Here's Little John back out top. It comes to Maurice Tanner, left wing. Bradley, he'll go inside, and there's lots of contact. No call. Bradley missed a shot. Coming away with the ball, it's Hayes. Now he's three-time, finds Kramer. Kramer down the left wing. Howard, good look for three. It's in the air. Bullseye!
Doug Howard, nothing but net.
3:45 to go in the first half. Howard on the right wing. Here's Howard, bounce past Morrison to the cup, put it off the window and in.
Nice cut by Joe Morrison. Doug Howard getting the assist.
Well, one thing with three officials, the stuff you were able to get away with earlier, like maybe a travel, you're not going to get away with that stuff this year when you have three officials. An extra pair of eyes out there. Left corner, Taggart, a triple try. Oh, he fills it!
Nate Taggart got that green light, squares up in the corner, and knocks it down. Mark Kramer on the steal!
And a scoop and a score for Kramer! Kramer with the steal in the hoop, and suddenly the Cardinals have a 16-point lead. Andy Sheridan says, let's talk it over. Timeout Jackson. 5'9" junior, line left, it's in the air, and it's short. Roby with the rebound, ball knocked away, but Taggart now controls it. Long pass down court, cherry picking. There's Hayes, and he lays it in.
Oh, nice pass up the floor. Jason Hayes, a good catch, and puts it away.
Somebody forgot about Hayes. Why rush? I mean, you got a big lead. Right corner, triple try. Morrison spun out. Oh, I thought he had it there for a second. Bud gets the rebound. Here goes Bud. Oh, he left Morrison. He ran a fake on Morrison, and now he missed a shot. Loose ball run down, going to the other end. Hayes with a scoop and a score. Morrison right wing. 10 seconds to go in the quarter. Back outside Hayes. He'll penetrate to the lane. Goes to the cup. Left-hand runner off the window. It goes! 41-17 with 7:14 remaining in the contest. Morrison right wing. Lobs it down low. Good catch by Parshall to the cup. He'll score! And yes, and one for John Parshall. Walsh on the left wing. Walsh. Morrison, nice dish down low to Aaron Taggart, and AT puts it in.
The triangle offense, great cut by Aaron Taggart, great recognition by John Parshall. That's how you draw it up on the board.
53-23 Coldwater, shed over the timeline, guarded closely by Rowson. Left wing, now it comes to Walsh. Walsh, top of the key, Cooley open down low. That's where the fans were yelling, get it to him! Walsh, down low, Cooley puts it up! Yes! Yes! And he threw some contact as well! How do you like it?
The entire place is standing on its feet cheering. The team's up, the students are up, the parents are up, and the coaches all got grins. But a real nice move there by Travis.
4:45 to go, third quarter at midcourt. Schubert bellied up by Morrison. Marshall still's not gotten that ball over the 10-second line, and there's a 10-second violation. And the Cardinals are up by 8. Pressure in the backcourt. Kelly in all kinds of trouble. He lost it. Loose ball. Cardinals have it. Kramer inside. Howard. Morrison. Yes. Count it. And one. Howard now two-timed. Howard on the left side gets over the timeline. He's guarded by Ware as he comes over the stripe. Now Howard. Weak side. Lob to Taggart. Yes.
A little closer. He could have jammed that one.
Howard on the right wing. Howard out top to Hayes. Good look for three. It's in the air. It's no good. Long off the iron. Rebound. Grabbed by Herman. Long pass down court. And he forced it. And Hayes comes up with the steal.
Jason Hayes hustling back and getting the steal.
That was an ill-advised passer by Herman. Reverse layup at the other end by Roby. It goes.
Oh, nice move. Nice look inside by Doug Howard. Great move by Travis Roby.
Howard spins. Back to Morrison, right wing. 25-21 Western. Now to the right block, Roby two-time. He'll muscle it up, and it goes. There was lots of contact, and they didn't call anything. Parrott pass goes through the hands of Breton, stolen by Kramer. He's in a hurry, fast break. Nice dish to Hayes. Layup goes. 2:32 to go, third quarter. Nate inbounds the ball. Now here's a triple try for Howard. Off the iron, no. Tap by Taggart, no. Tap, no. Roby, yes.
I'll tell you, that's what we need is that inside post play to come to bear, and they're high-fiving, and Jason and Travis are bumping chests. We need to get that inside game going.
Win. Now Kramer steals it. Kramer ahead it goes. Morrison stole it rather. The Kramer to Howard. He'll lay it in, and the Cardinals have the lead.
Joy Morrison with that steal. Got it to Mark Kramer. He gets it to Doug Howard. Doug Howard finishes.
All right, 7:40 to go in the first half. It's been a good one thus far. Bronson with the ball on a 3-point lead. Triple try left corner for Beck. No good. Long rebound Taggart. Hands it off to Hayes. Here come the Cardinals. Right wing, Howard open for three. He'll fire and fill it, and we got ourselves a tie game. And Howard thought he was hit on the shot. He wants that 4-point play. So Buckland with the smooch off the window, and Bronson has a 13-11 lead. Lob to the weak side. Howard to Roby, and Roby lays it in. Over it goes to Kramer. Right wing Morrison, he'll try a three. Bullseye, you believe that?
We've been talking about how good Joey's shot looks lately, but it just doesn't seem to go in. That one right dead through the middle.
Harvard, back it comes to Buckland. Right wing Smoker. Smoker tries a three ball. That's going to be no good. Rebound on the weak side by Morrison. And again, one and done for Bronson.
Morrison with a nice block out there.
Hayes in a hurry, a nice dish inside to Roby, and Roby has another bucket. Roby has scored all 6 Coldwater points here in this third quarter. Right wing now to Howard. He'll penetrate the lane, fake, down low, nice dish. Roby fakes, can't shoot. Two-time, puts it up and in. Wow, Roby worked hard for that one. Left baseline penetration. They take it back outside. A steal by Howard. Howard stole the ball. Hands it off to Kramer. And momentum has changed uniforms since halftime. Morrison down low to Roby. Roby at the blocks. Roby goes to work on Lane. Puts it up with the right hand. No. Roby taps no. Rebound loose. Lane grabs it. Lost it. Roby at the baseline. 2-time, 3-time. Roby puts it up and scores. What a sensational effort by Travis Roby. Hayes left wing to the weak side. Roby catches. Fakes. Off the glass. Yes! Now Roby at the top of the key. Right wing Kramer. Working against the zone, like he's gone back to a 2-3 zone. Morrison, good look for three. It's going to be short, but Tiger grabs the air ball and puts it in.
Joe Morrison will be telling the coaching staff, look, that was a pass. I saw Nate there the whole time.
It is now a 20-point Coldwater run. Mitchell goes to the lane, underneath the goals. There's a shot by Johnson, rejected out of bounds by Joey Morrison.
Joey with a big old grin on his face, getting a couple of chest thumps, crowd going nuts. Joey wiping him out on the block.
33.9 to go first quarter, 8-7 Coldwater. Howard's long pass down court for Hayes. He's got it. They got a 2-on-1. Aaron Taggart to the cup. He scores.
Great assist by Jason Hayes. Runs that ball down like a wide receiver and lays it off on Aaron Taggart.
On the right wing, they swing around the Dillard, now on the left wing. Dillard a three ball. That's going to be short off the rim. Outside, the rebound comes to Kramer.
Kramer's scrambling up for that ball.
Howard lobs it for Roby, saves it from going out of bounds. Now here's Morrison to Roby at the right baseline. Roby to Nate Taggart. Right elbow, cross to the left wing. Howard for three, bullseye!
Great ball movement there. Great rotation of the ball on the outside.
Now with it on the left wing is Howard. Howard works against Jennings. Bounce pass to Nate Taggart on the left wing. Works against Bach. Taggart backs his way down to the blocks. He'll put it up. Oh, what a move. Off the window and in. What a move by Taggart.
Great move by Nate Taggart, backing him into the middle and then spinning on him and banking it in.
And the second one by Roby. No good off the back of the iron. Howard gets the rebound. Howard will take it to the cup and score. Hey, a nice substitution there by Coach Hammer, huh? Howard bounce pass left corner. Kramer down low to Taggart. Taggart to the cup. Put it up. Put it in. Taggart has scored all 7 points for the Cardinals here in the third, and Coldwater has the lead, 21-20. Just Morrison right wing down. It goes to Roby at the blocks. Comes to the lane off the window and in. Travis Roby.
Looking inside on every possession now. Travis Roby with a spin move off the glass.
And as the Cardinal Express getting in the full gear again, they have scored 9 straight to lead 23-20. All right, let's see what the Trojans can do with this possession. They have nothing on the board here in the third quarter. Rusty Reed knocks the ball away, and Reed with a steal. Rusty ahead of the field, lays it up too hard. Rebound, volleyball around. Howard keeps it alive. He'll go inside, put it up, put it in.
Great play by Rusty Reed in the game, making impact.
Oh, that's got the red and white up and yelling. A huge play by Rusty Reed. Here's Howard between the circles. Howard. Top of the key, back to Morrison, into the corner to Kramer, down low to Taggart, he's 2-time, back outside Howard, inside Roby to the cup, he'll score, and draw contact, yes, and one for Travis Roby, and the Cardinals get the lead back. Baseline, Holroyd penetrates, runs and guns, a wild shot, no good, didn't even hit the iron, Roby grabs out of the air, Kramer down court to Howard on the left wing. Howard goes to the lane, explodes in the cup, wild shot off the window, he gets the roll! Howard on the right wing. Howard near side Morrison looking over that 2-3 zone. Here's Howard now. Howard, a triple try, bullseye! Doug Howard!
Yep.
Right now the Orioles do not have an answer for number 50. Holroyd. Cross court pass stolen by Howard. It's 2-on-1. He'll kick it over to Hayes, and Hayes will lay it in.
Absolutely unselfish play there by Doug Howard.
Left wing Walsh with 6-5. Hayes, foul line, good look, fires, spins out, no good. Reed, the stick back at the buzzer, good! Rusty Reed with the rebound and the hoop at the buzzer. And momentum is dressed in a red and white shirt here at halftime. All right, 6:08 to go, third quarter. Cardinals can get their first lead of the game. Howard, left wing, comes to the lane, runs and gun, scores! Doug Howard with a runner!
Doug Howard just powering himself in the lane for the 6-footer. Mark Kramer on the inbound steal.
Here's Morrison, left wing, Howard dumps it inside, Roby in the cup, scores!
Great steal by Mark Kramer, good anticipation.
Doug Howard, please hit this foul shot.
You're pleading?
Please. He's missed 3 in a row after hitting his first 8. Hand in the basket, Douglas. Let's go. It's in the air. It is good.
Well, I guess that's all we got to do is get Measle to beg a little bit. You know, it's not a pretty sight seeing a grown man beg, Measle. It really isn't. But I know how bad we all want this 12th win.
Here's the second one. Yes! He got him moved. Fifth to the lane. He'll fire over Kramer. It's good. They only have one timeout. Howard will inbound the ball. Looks, throws it way down court. Wide open, Aaron Taggart catches and scores!
Touchdown pass to Aaron Taggart from Doug Howard.
Not right elbow, Kramer. Kramer with 3 triples in the game. Left wing, Hayes. Hayes penetrates in the lane. Down low, pass for Howard. He has it. Over the weak side of Roby, and he'll score. Unselfish play there. And the ball comes into the hands of Howard. Here he comes down the middle of the floor. Left wing, Parshow, 18-footer. Yes!
John Bryan lighting it up on the baseline.
Penetration, Scheidler goes inside. He'll finally score a basket for Harper Creek. Their first basket since the end of the first quarter. But the damage has been done. 38-17 Coldwater. Weak side pass to Rusty Reed, and what a pass by Hayes. Reed lays it in. Morrison inbounds to Howard. Howard in the backcourt. Howard now gets to the Morrison. Now the midcourt to Kramer. Coldwater's got numbers coming up from behind, trying to strip the ball with Bradley. But Kramer, a nice pass inside to Nate Taggart, and Nate scores.
Well, that's their philosophy. If they bust it down the floor and get numbers, try to finish.
Howard back out top to Hayes. Hayes, Howard, right wing. Good look for 3. It's in the air. Off the iron, no. Long rebound. Save by Howard. He kept it alive. To Kramer. Back to Howard, left wing to the blocks to Roby. He'll go to the cup. Got it blocked by Perry. Roby gets it back and scores off the window. Jackson can't get the ball. Over it comes to Kramer. To Howard. Down to 42 seconds. What a job by the Cardinals on this possession to kill the clock. 37 seconds. Right corner Morrison. Down low Taggart. Back outside Nate. There you go. Kramer to Howard. This baby's over. 28 seconds. Howard on the left wing. Jackson's out of gas. Here's Howard down to 23 seconds. Howard 2-time. Into the corner to Morrison to Kramer. To Taggart. Don't shoot, Nate. Get it back outside. That's it. 16 seconds. They're going to run the clock out perhaps. 13, 12, 11. Taggart with 10, with 9, with 8. Back to Howard. Jackson's running up the white flag. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. That's a winner! Do you believe those last 2 minutes? The Cardinals win it 50-42.
Johnson walks up to Doug Howard with about 3 seconds on the clock, shake hands with him and says, nice game, and walks away. Just absolutely, as you said, Mees, in that last 2 minutes, exhausted trying to chase the Cardinals around.
That may be the highlight of a highlight-filled year right there, Dave. Those last 2 minutes, the way the Cardinals managed to kill the clock. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that.
Nate making that quick move and that post-up move, and the Marshall fans all wanting to travel, but I guarantee you look at the film, he did not travel. Quick inbound pass, Kramer to Howard. Howard banks it in.
Marshall may be play for 1 now. They got the arrow. Old Merigard lost the pass, gets it back here at midcourt. And a steal by Hayes. Hayes the other way for the tie. Lays it up and lays it in.
Jason Hayes with great anticipation steals that ball and goes end to end.
Kelly gets a screen. Kelly has it knocked away by Hayes. Hayes runs it down. He's ahead of the field. Can he get the lead for the Cardinals? Yes, he goes in and lays it in.
Ties it up with a steal and a bucket and puts us ahead with a steal and a bucket.
35-30.
Jason Hayes.
On the right elbow, here's Schubert. Down low it goes. London forces a bad shot. Ball is on the deck. Morrison has it. To Howard. Down court. Hayes to the cup. Up and in. Nice move by Hayes.
Jason Hayes with a really athletic move. Slid across the front of the basket and banks it in after a great catch in the open court. Jason Hayes turning it around right now for the Cardinals.
All right, Cardinals going to the bucket to our left. They control the opening tip. They get it to Howard, and Howard scores on the lay-in. Now Howard takes the pass, comes to the top of the key, comes down the right side, goes baseline, cut off, back outside Kramer. Kramer penetrates to the foul line. Right wing Howard, triple try in the air. Bullseye!
Hard to stay in that zone when Dougie Howard's lighting it up.
Howard in the backcourt. Howard under pressure. Two-time. Use up the dribble down court. Wide open Nate Taggart. He'll go to the cup and slam it! Nate Taggart! Nate Taggart! They had to be a jam because Kelly don't shake like that!
I have no idea how Doug Howard was able to spot Nate Taggart, but when he did, Big Nate took it and threw it down.
Sean Amesbury with the signal maybe for a diamond press here. But the Cardinals break it easily. Kramer all the way to the cup. A layup is good.
Cardinals looking ahead, and when they busted through, Mark Kramer just takes it to the hole.
Well, he wanted Coach Amesbury wanted the diamond press, and the Cardinals just went through it like a hot knife through butter. Howard on the left wing inside the arc now, brings it back outside the arc, and he'll spin, and it has it knocked away by Ricky, but Howard maintains possession, lobs it down to the blocks to Roby. What a move inside, and Roby scores!
Travis Roby, that move sliding down the lane, boy, I'm telling you, is just Mr. Automatic when he catches the ball in there in the blocks now.
Here's Nate Taggart, left baseline with 19 seconds to Aaron down low. Hayes fakes, dishes it off to Nate Taggart, and Taggart lays it in.
Jason pump fakes about 3 times, can't get anybody off the floor, so he just hands it to Taggart to put in.
Down to 40 seconds. Left wing, there's Kramer. Kramer, left elbow, penetrates, feeds it off to Partial. Partial lays it in and draws contact. And the foul goes on Brian Rickey. And boy, another example of unselfish play there by the Cardinals.
Mark Kramer saw John Bryan the whole way, busted it down the lane, drew the defense. JB moved into the open spot. Mark delivers the ball to him. 2 points and a chance for 3 the old-fashioned way.
9 seconds, 8 seconds. Bogert for 3, top of the key. No good off the back of the iron. Rebound comes to Roby, over to Taggart. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Back it comes to Hayes. 1 second to Kramer. And that's a winner. And the Coldwater Cardinals have themselves at least a share of the 1999 Twin Valley Conference Championship. Taggart now near side to Hayes, left wing to Morrison against the 2-3 zone, wide open inside. Taggart on the weak side scores. What a pass!
Oh, good weak side cut by Taggart. Great look by Joe Morrison on the assist.
Hayes brings it back outside in the dribble to Morrison between the circles. Bounce pass right wing, Howard. Right elbow, Roby. Roby goes inside, has his strip. Roby gets it back, and he puts it up and in off the window.
Travis Roby just digging it out on sheer perseverance there and putting it up.
Morrison brings it back to the center circle. Over it goes to Howard. Left wing Kramer, down low, Roby. Fakes, puts it up, and good!
Oh, tremendous move in there. Power move by Travis Roby. Get himself a little look and get the ball up.
Midcourt to Morrison. Morrison down the left wing, fires a 3. It's no good. Buzzer sounds, game's over. And the Sturgis Trojans have beaten the Coldwater Cardinals 37-33. The celebration is on here in Sturgis. Are the Cardinals 16 minutes away from an outright Twin Valley Conference championship? We'll find out.
Nothing settled yet.
No. It's went right down to the last night. I tell you, the Cardinals have been in first place most of the season, and these Sturgis Trojans just refuse to lose here in the second half of the conference schedule. Morrison into the forecourt, the Roby between the circles. Left wing it goes to Kramer. Kramer back to Roby on the give and go. Travis in the cup, he'll score. Oh boy, somebody lost Travis defensively.
Boy, just like you draw it up on paper, the give and go. Travis breaking hard to the basket. Mark delivering the assist.
Howard inside, Taggart against Stewart, spins, fakes, up and in.
Nice move by Travis or Nate to get the ball in the low post and use those big broad shoulders.
And back it comes now to Davis. Davis in the right wing. Cardinals are back in the man-to-man. Here's Stein, near side. Taylor, good look for 3. Missed it. Long rebound. Howard gets to it. Howard finally controls the dribble. Goes down court. Layup good.
Tremendous effort by Doug Howard to get a hold of that ball after he kicked it out. And a nice run-out finish.
Howard at the arc. Used up his dribble. Guarded. Stewart comes up on Howard now. Here's Roby. Guarded closely by Stein. Roby comes to the right elbow. Roby used up his dribble, finds a cutting Morrison to the cup, missed the layup, tapped, good by Nate Taggart.
Tremendous back cut by Joe Morris, and Travis gets him the ball. Joe can't finish, but Nate cleans it up.
They have unveiled the banner. Congratulations, Twin Valley champs. To our right, 60-52 Coldwater. One more for Aaron Taggart. It's in the air. It's good. 61-52. Trippett looks long, pass down court. Reed knocks it away. It's out of bounds. Buzzer sounds, and that's a winner! Ladies and gentlemen, the Coldwater Cardinals are Twin Valley Conference champions for 1998-99 in boys basketball. They wrap it up tonight with a regular season finale victory at home over the Albion Wildcats. Your final score, the Cardinals 61 and the Albion Wildcats 52.